Hi, wonderful second graders. So today we are going to be reading a Trickster tale. You've read some Trickster tales during reading time with Miss Maggie, and we are about to start writing our own Trickster tale starting tomorrow. So we have an awesome story today titled Coyote, a Trickster tale from the American Southwest. So Trickster tales are usually really old fables that get passed down generation to generation, told through telling stories, and oftentimes they have to do with an animal getting into trouble. So let's find out what kind of trouble the coyote gets into. Coyote, a trickster tale from the American Southwest, told and illustrated by Gerald McDermott. Coyote, blue coyote. He was going along, following his nose. He had a nose for trouble. Coyote stuck his nose into the badger's hole, but got bitten. Coyote wanted to have flaming red head like the woodpecker, but his fur caught fire. Coyote went looking for snake, but only found trouble. Coyote was always in trouble. Coyote came to a place where earth meets sky. He heard laughing and singing. He went up to take a look. Coyote saw a flock of crows. They were chanting. They were dancing. Then the birds spread their wings. They flew through the air and circled the canyon. "Oh, if only I could fly," said Coyote. "I would be the greatest coyote in all the world." Coyote called to the crows. "Let me join you," he said. "This foolish coyote wants to be like us," Old Man Crow said to his flock. "Let's have some fun with him." Old Man Crow turned one eye toward Coyote. "You may dance with us," he said. Thank you," said Coyote. "But I want to fly too." "Maybe you can," said Old Man Crow. I'm wondering if Coyote's the only trickster in this story. Old Man Crow plucked a feather from his left wing. He told his flock to do the same. They stuck the feathers in Coyote. Coyote winced. His nose twitched. The crows chuckled. "You're ready to fly," said Old Man Crow. The birds began their slow, steady chant. They hopped from one foot to the other. Coyote joined in the dance. Even though he got off step and sang out of tune, he was very proud of himself. The crows spread their wings and soared into the sky. Coyote followed. His flight was jerky. He tilted to one side. Since his feathers were only the left wing of each bird, he was off balance. He fell to the ground. "Wait," he cried out. "Don't leave me behind." The birds returned and gathered around Coyote. "We must balance him," said Old Man Crow. Old Man Crow plucked a feather from his right wing. Each of his flock did the same. Coyote cringed as they stuck the feathers in his fur. The crows cackled. "Now I'm perfect," said Coyote. "I can fly as well as the rest of you." Coyote had become rude and boastful. He danced out of step. He sang off key. The crows were no longer having fun. birds again began their slow, steady chant. Coyote hopped along, flapping his feathered legs and singing sour notes. The dancers spread their wings and leapt into the air. Soon the crows were flying high over the canyon. Coyote struggled to keep up. "Carry me," he demanded. The crows circled Coyote but didn't carry him. Instead, they took back their feathers one by one. Coyote sank through the air. He fell straight down. "Woo!" he howled. Coyote fell so fast, his tail caught fire. He fell into a pool on the mesa. Coyote crawled out of the water. He heard laughter and saw the crows flying away. Coyote ran after him. He tripped and fell, tumbling in the dirt. Coyote went home soaked and covered with dust. To this day, he is the color of dust. To this day, his tail has a burnt black tip. To this day, Coyote still follows his nose. He has a nose for trouble, and he always finds it. All right, so now we figured out Coyote's trickster tale. But what are you going to write about when you write your own trickster tale? What animal character are you going to have? What kind of trouble are they going to get into? And what lesson are they going to learn? It's going to be up to you to write your own trickster tale starting tomorrow. Thanks for reading with me.